Orientation and Mobility Conference, 11th till the 13th of November 2022. The conference was originally aimed at being a team-building effort, an effort to meet and get to know the orientation and mobility practitioners that we liaise with on a weekly basis. I am grateful that this effort eventually materialized into a mini conference. I'm fortunate to receive the necessary support from my employee, Innovation for the Blind, and I've often wondered if other practitioners are as fortunate as me in that sense. I'm grateful that the planning between myself and the OMASA management produced successful results. I would like to compliment Wendy and Gugu on the exceptional contribution. We spoke daily and their indispensable input was instrumental to the success of the event. It was important to have orientation and mobility practitioners as part of the program to share their knowledge and expertise with delegates in the same field. The program was insightful, compelling, and superbly executed and included the following. Friday evening, 11 November 2022, the first OMASA mini conference, which was originally aimed at being a team builder, took place between the 11th and the 13th of November 2022 at Innovation for the Blind Worcester. The conference commenced with a short welcoming program, which entailed Stephanie Botha, Innovation for the Blind CEO, welcoming all the delegates present and proposing a toast to all who made an impact in the field of orientation and mobility. The Reese of St. Dunstan's by Jeremy Opperman. Moira Higgety received a certificate in recognition of her dedication to the field of orientation and mobility. Delegates were then invited to enjoy a social braai with the opportunity to network and put a face to the different voices. Saturday, 12 November 2022, due to load shedding, the program needed to be slightly adjusted, but despite this inconvenience, the program remained on track. The proceedings included the following: the history of the white cane by Sharon Goosen, SANCB, What We Inherited and Where We Stand Today by Omfemetse Mankwekia, Orientation and Mobility Qualification and Moving Forward, Wilhelmine Klein. Then we broke for tea. And afterwards it was the legal framework, the registration of the OT board, the process and the implications for all the qualified O&Ms after registration by Moira Higgety. Accommodating learners with visual impairment in the classroom, the best practice and brief touch on the Department of Basic Education policies and the support that is available by Claire Hubbard. The panel then had the opportunity to discuss advocacy for patients, how to be effective, how to manage gatekeepers to services, change and support. Then we had a lunch break, and the following item was starting early with orientation and mobility, good foundations for the very young and developing purposeful movement by Tracy Hubert. Bruno Savaria from Sensory Solutions unfortunately had to be excused from the program due to problems with his vehicle. We then broke for tea, and the program commenced with specific orientation and mobility challenges by Nape Mashiane, Mpilwenle Banda and Florence Mampuru. Panel discussion on proposed solutions. 2 Innovation for the Blind orientation and mobility clients shared how training impacted their lives. Terrelga Bald and Dr. Johan Pretorius. Then it was a supper break, and then on Sunday the 13th of November 2022, the program commenced with 10 cases from a city practice and all the possibilities by Wendy Hested, deaf blindness and the unique needs of deaf-blind persons by Dr. Johan Pretorius. Esme van der Westhuizen from the Mayor's office handed out gift bags to the delegates. Then it was a tea break, and it commenced with different technologies to enhance mobility by Diana Moodley. Panel discussions and questions, reflection and thanks, and then conclusion. I would just like to say that this conference would have been impossible without the generous support of the following sponsors: OMASA, Innovation for the Blind, St. Dunstan's, Sensory Solutions, all the presenters, Breda Valley Municipality, and David Botha. Thank you to all the delegates and participants for attending the first ever Orientation and Mobility mini conference. Your contribution towards the dignity and empowerment of persons with visual and additional disabilities is indispensable. Thank you for making a difference. Regards, Sharon Goosen.